How's it going, guys? My name is Cian Roche. I'm a strength and conditioning coach here at Blanchardstown Institute of Technology. Today I have Connor here with me. We've been training the last 4 or 5 weeks together. We've been working on Olympic lifts, in particular the power clean. I'm going to ask Connor now a little bit about himself, so can you explain yourself to the camera?
So as you said, I play rugby. I've been only strength training really the last 5 years. I've been playing rugby for 8, so I really feel that working with yourself has helped my technique and my power development, and I also feel that by coming in here, all the stuff that we're doing relates back to what I'm doing on the pitch.
It benefits you in that way?
Helps me increase my performance. I think you said, I'm a centre, so a lot of this kind of relates to what I need or my strength requirements on the pitch. So everything's going well so far.
So as I said, Connor's got a history of actually doing Olympic lifts. So we've gone through technique before, and I'm very happy there. We're just going to work on some of the actual shoulder mobility and keeping the elbows up at the top of the movement. We'll work on that later. So just a breakdown of today's session.
Okay.
So we're doing power clean again, as I said. So we're starting with a foam rolling warm up. We'll do that in a minute, and then we'll move on to some functional mobility work. Okay, so we're just trying to get the blood flowing in the muscles and kind of get you prepared for the lifts. Okay. After that, I'm just going to quickly assess your technique with some dowels, just to make sure that we're on the same point, that we're still taking the same cues. After that, we're going to go into the lifting position. So we're going to start from position 1, position 2, position 3. I'm just going to assess you in that, make sure that you're doing the right technique and keeping the right technique before we add on any extra weight. So after that, I'm going to do some software analysis. So we're going to use a Huddle app. It's the software analysis.
That's the one we used before.
Exactly. So we're going to use that. I'm going to analyze you from different angles, so you'll be able to see yourself and maybe correct yourself if you see anything. After that, when we're all comfortable, we've had a chat, we'll do a quick cool down, and we'll have a conclusion after that. Is that right? Okay, so Connor, we're going to start with some foam rolling, as we said before. For the purpose of this video, I'm actually going to just speed up the actual process, but I'll have a list of the actual foam rolling exercises just before we do it as well. Alright? So you ready? Okay, Connor, so this is the technique that we use just to kind of get you comfortable in that top position with your shoulders, alright? So I just want you to watch me. I've got this at your height, but I'm just going to bend down for my own sake, okay? So I'm facing straight at the bar in front of me. I'm going to grip it where I usually would grip it at the top of the movement. Alright, so I'm just trying to, just like this, with one hand, okay? And you're just going to hold it there for about 5 seconds, and then you're going to come back slowly, alright? Then you're going to do it again, the left arm, just straight up. Just getting comfortable in this position, okay? Okay, Connor, so we're finished the warm-up, we finished the functional movement and mobility work as well, okay? So now I just want to re-emphasize your technique. I know we've been doing it, we've been working it the last couple of weeks, but just want to make sure that we're all on the same fire and all cylinders, right? So I was going to use a dowel, but it's too light for you because I know you know the technique. So we're going to use this training bar. It's lighter than an Olympic bar, but it's heavier than the dowel, okay? So hopefully you can see some elbows moving there, okay? So just the same as you would as you're clean. So just step aside there for a little bit to give it a little space. Same, we're just going to do from the top position, okay? So I just want to see this position. I just want to see your elbows, okay? So we're going to come down. Okay? So same technique, right? So just come out here and give it a go, okay?
Bend my knees from here.
Bend your knees, remember, same movements, shoulders back, chest up, head up, your rhomboids contracted, nice bend of the hips. Alright, now on my clap, okay, you ready? Much better, much better. Now you're going quite deep in it, but it's good, right? I'm going to try and keep it to the power clean, okay? So, position 1 again. Nice position, yeah. On my clap, shoulders back, yeah. Well done, well done. Much better, much better. I will do it one more time now. I just want to view you from this side. Ready? Shoulders back. Much better, much better. Okay, so you can drop the bar down there. So the reason why I do it from different angles is so I can see from different sides on his technique and if there's anything I need to correct or whatnot. So I'm very comfortable with what he is right now. He's got his elbows are coming up like we were working. Actually, do you think the exercises worked?
Yeah.
The shoulder exercises, the ones that we were doing just here?
Yeah, it really opens up the mobility in my shoulder.
Yeah, so you're going to feel that as well when we put some weight on. Okay. There's a lot less tension on the shoulders, so it will really help your technique overall, okay? So now we're going to move on to some actual weights, and we're going to still try to keep the same focus points as well, okay? Okay, Connor, so we worked on our dell technique, and I'm happy where you are now. As I said before, we've worked in the last couple of weeks, we've gone through technique. I just wanted to make sure before we started putting on any weight that he was okay in the technique and it was correct. We did notice that his elbows are coming up quite more as well, so that's a great point. I want you to remember that going through these sessions, okay? Yeah. So I'm going to show you a few lifts from the top position, so position 1. I'm going to do 4 lifts. I'm going to do a silent demonstration. I know we've done this before, but I want you to have 2 standing here and 2 standing there, right? Just look at the main focus points that we kind of go through each time we're here. So it's the same, it's the triple extension on the coming up. It's a very explosive triple extension. The shoulder stroke, the hip drive, the whole lot, and the flare the elbows up. And then when you're around here, I want you to see that my shoulders come up or my elbows come underneath as well, okay? So my head is up, my feet are shoulder width apart. My scaps are retracted. That's not a tall posture. So I'm going to bend, hinge the hips and knees, position 1, and explode up. So yet 2 behind as well. So you focus on the main focus points that we've been talking about. Watch my hip drive. Okay, now I want you to give it a go, the same as we've been doing each week. So, as I said to Connor before and to the camera, that we've worked on position from the ground, position 1, 2 and 3 before, and today we're just emphasising position 1, just a slight hinge in the hips and the knees to the power clean. So, hinge of the hips, position 1, on my clap. Good, good, much better. Get the stomp as well on the ground as well. That's the explosive movement that he's been working on. Position 1. Scaps back. Much better, much better. Let's not forget the triple extension as well, okay? So I'm gonna focus in on your triple extension here and your hip drive as well. So remember all of the points. Better, better, much better. Alright, down again. Well done, well done. I can see from the back that your elbows are already getting in position as well, okay? So I want you to do 2 more now in the straight position here. Well done, well done. Maintain the elbows up high, nice. Okay, last one. Shoulder, feet width apart, facing forward, head up, back up, chest out, scaps retracted. Position 1. Much better, much better. You finished the top movement. Okay, now re-wrap the weight. Okay, so how do you feel you did that?
It was good. I think it took me a while to get into it, but the last couple of reps were a lot better.
That's fine, that's perfect, yeah. So you are doing the correct technique now, which is great, and you're having your elbows up, so we can kind of work towards heavier weights in the future as well with a specifically designed program, okay? Yeah. So next I'm actually going to bring out the Huddle software technique. Okay. I'm going to record you so you can watch yourself, okay? Yeah. Right. So the software that I'm using is a Huddle technique software app. It's on the App Store. It's free to download. I've used it with him and clients in the past. It's absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend it. I'm going to record him from different angles. I'm going to be able to slow down the movement as well afterwards, so I can show him and he can see from his own perspective and maybe kind of think of himself what he needs to correct or needs to be altered in any way. Okay, so Connor, are you okay with this? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to start from the side view. I'm going to get you to do 2 lifts from the side and then go behind as well, okay?
Yeah.
So remember all the focus points that we're working on as well, okay? Off you go. Well done, well done. Nice power. Much better. Remember the elbows. You're doing well. You're doing well. I'm going to move to the behind now so you can see it's behind you. Much better, much better. Focus points. Well done, well done. However you walk away. Okay, Connor, so now we're looking at your technique just performed there. So the quarter speed so you can see it yourself. So I want you to realise what you need to do or if there's anything that you need to do.
Yeah. I'm going straight back.
Yeah. So this is just a pick up, so you're going to get into position 1 next.
Okay. Starting position.
Start position, yeah. It's good, it's better.
Yeah.
It's better. Do you notice that?
Yeah, I think that was because of my first one, but the more I got into the triple extension, it was a lot better on my legs. And then one thing that I needed to work on, or have been working on, is trying to keep the bar as close to my body as possible.
Yeah.
Because I remember you saying to me before that if it goes out like away from my body, I'm losing my power production.
Exactly, exactly.
And as you said earlier with the rounded back, it could lead to an injury.
Exactly. So I want you to just once from behind as well.
Yeah.
Take any points that you need to. So your triple extension is there,
Yeah.
shoulder shrug, and your elbows.
My elbows are coming up a lot higher as well.
Yeah, and did you find that easier as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Perfect.
It's a lot easier just to rest the bar.
Yeah, you're doing exceptionally well. You're excelling today, and I think the introduction of that shoulder mobility at the start has really helped you as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to do it a few more times, and then I'm just going to see how that goes. Okay?
Okay, cool.
So we've just finished there the power clean. How do you feel that session went?
Good, very good. I liked the initial kind of shoulder mobility drill we did at the start.
Yeah.
Because that really kind of integrated into the movement and it helped me a lot.
Yeah, definitely. You improved incredibly on the shoulder mobility aspect of it, and that'll help your overall lift. Because when you're getting up and that bar's coming up and at that level,
Yeah.
you want to catch it at that center line of your body. So the maximum of the weight is to right down through your heels and your whole center body. Because if it's offline, you're going to start adapting your different muscles and you might throw something out. That's the risk of it. So I'm really glad with that session right there. So for now we're just going to cool down, do a quick cool down, it'll be nice and easy, and then we'll do a little wrap up at the end. Is that okay?
Yeah, perfect.
All right. Okay, Connor, so we're just finished there the cool down as well. The overall session I felt went really well. Your technique on your shoulder mobility is improving greatly as well. And just the rationale to why we did this, can you explain to us maybe the focus points you went to throughout the session?
Yeah, my triple extension was improved. Keeping the bar close to my body, as you said, hip drive, and then the shoulder mobility is the main one today.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we worked on those exercises. You can take them home to your coach as well. So you can work those. Most of them, even the wrist ones, you can just work at home. It's perfect for just anywhere you want to do. So the whole session went really well. It's sport specific to rugby. You know, you're going to be power development. We've done it the last couple of weeks. And we're going to continue on for this, okay? So we're working with kind of lightweight at the moment. We've got your technique really well. I think we can protrude onto this more. We can kind of start adding weight, and we'll start see how you do from there on. Okay? Do you have any questions or concerns?
No.
No? Well, thanks very much for coming in, and we'll see you soon. Okay?